Good afternoon, everyone. My name's Josie. She's back there at the barn. I got one more log to pull up off this hill to where I can finish running my fence posts and stuff. I don't know if it would be dry enough now for me to get up this hill or not, but I got fence posts in the way now, so I can't do it now. Yeah, Buck had made a comment, why didn't I saw the trees to where I can get the tractor to them? And usually I do. And if this hill right here, this is where I got stuck at, where I didn't get stuck, but this is where I couldn't get up the hill the other day. Usually I can pull all those logs up this road right here and get on up out of here. It was just too wet, so I couldn't do it. But usually, any tree I saw anywhere, I can get to it with the tractor and pull it. Just this case right here where that ground got wet, it wouldn't pull up. But now we have, I got posts up and down through here. I could probably, this section right here, I could probably get the tractor through, but I think it's still too wet. Right here, I don't know, and then I would have to worry about the log rolling over or flipping around or spinning around or something other than hitting my post, so I don't want to do that. Right in here is probably where it would get too narrow for that tractor. It's kind of narrow in this area. I moved that post over because I wanted to get away from that big tree there. There's a stump here I didn't want to go over top of with the fence, so I just moved it out of the way. Wasn't nothing serious. But I had to move my stuff. I knew I had my stuff laying on this log, but this is just that little log that I sawed off that other one the other day. The rest of that stuff is junk. I'm just gonna burn it, throw it over the hill. I'm gonna move these tools, and then we're gonna go up here and pull this log up out of here. Alright, well that went easy. Which I expected it to. I didn't expect much problem out of that. It wasn't a very big log. But that's got that road cleared. I can finish up my post and get all that done. We're going tomorrow on getting the rest of my bracing wire and some more of those little ratchet things to do that stuff. That way we can chug on down through here with that fence. But we got to go out tomorrow because the last load of wood is gone. Be gone tomorrow, I guess. But we're going to take it off, load it up tonight. I don't even know if it's full load, but we're going to take what we got. If it's not full load, I'll just take some off the price, I guess. But that's what we got left. So I got some random pieces over here, but that's what we got to load up, get rid of. Been kind of cleaning up this area a little bit, so we can get that cleaned up. I had that one neighbor that's always wanting stuff for free most of the time. Wanted some more wood, and I told him it's all gone. 2 times he's come over here wanting wood, and I'm like, I don't have none. It's already sold. And so he come over here again wanting wood, and I said, all right, here's what I got. I showed him this stuff. He said, oh yeah. I was like, but I'll give it to you. You come and get it. He just lives right there. See his wheelbarrow sitting down there? That's as far as he's made it. He actually didn't even come over and get the wood. When I told him he could have it, he just had to come get it. He went over, got his wheelbarrow out, pushed it down to there, set it down, left it. That was like 4 or 5 days ago. And that's where it's set at. So maybe it's warmed up enough he decided he didn't need the wood. I don't know. But it's free wood. I mean, it's not the typical firewood you'd get, but I mean, it's wood. It's burnt. I burned a bunch of it at the house. If he don't get it, I'll just saw it up for firewood, or burn it in stumps. Burn some stumps out of the ground. That's good. That's got all those logs out of there. Like I said, we can get that. There's one more little log laying way up there at the very end, but it's only about 8 foot long or something other. I'll just saw that up and throw it up there. Been sawing on that log pile just a little bit. Some of this wood, this is this year's wood actually, that I sawed down this summer. That's piled up there, which I may go ahead and throw it in the barn. But I like to have one of those grapples that'll reach out and grab. They are just some forks even on my tractor. That way I can pick those up and actually take them over to the back of the barn and saw them at the back of the barn. I think that would make that a lot easier. I can pick them up with the bucket, but I have to tie a chain around, like go over top of the bucket, and it does work. It's just, you got to get off and wrap the chain around it. And if the log's not laying just right, you can't get the chain in it, and it's a little bit more difficult. Like a set of forks or something would work great. That bucket, it's an odd size compared to new buckets today, so just not, I can't just go buy a set of forks and switch it out. I thought about getting some of those forks that just attach to your front end loader, but I've not seen greatest reviews on those, so not sure how that would work. I'm not sure if it even worked on that bucket. That bucket's kind of a weird bucket. It's real thick right there on the front, so I don't know. But and other news, the baby sheep for the last 2.5 days. Hey baby, we've been having to bottle feed it. I don't know, the mama sheep, you okay? Did you fall out the door? The mama sheep does have milk. I got her down earlier today and squirrels milk at her. She has milk. I just don't think she has enough. But that baby sheep, like 2 days old, it was still up walking around and was nursing her, and I didn't, it seemed fine. I was worried about it, and I've said that on some of these videos. Day 3, which was like a couple days ago now, it stopped getting up. It still alive and still, moving and head up and all that stuff, but it wouldn't stand up to follow her around to nurse. And I watched it all day long. It never did get up. You could stand it up and it was wobbly and would just lay back down. So that night I fed it a bottle, and then seemed to perk up that night. The next day, fed it a bottle that morning, and it was getting back up again. But then later that evening, it was back down and wouldn't get up. And then like this morning, it won't even try to stand up at all. It just won't even stand up. It's kind of like stand up on its front legs, but not its back legs at all. But it is drinking for us good. Now last night it didn't so much, but this morning it drank a bottle good, and we went back up there after lunch and give it another bottle, and it drank that one good. But it's not able to get anything from his mama right now because it's not standing up. So that's where we at on that little sheep. 4 little goats. The 4 little goats. They're doing great. They're nothing. They're doing great. No issues with them. Rose, the Harlequin rabbit, is making an nest today. So we added hay and everything in there. Got her nesting box and everything in there. But she's you don't see in there. She's got her a nest made. So we should be having babies from her. I still fancies. I've not even counted her. I think there was 5 in there. I didn't really count them. I just reached in there and kind of felt around. I'm pretty sure there's 5, which I bred her with Keys, so I know they're all white rabbits. No doubt on that. But we're going to load this load of wood up, see if it's a full load or not. And I've been trying to clean up around over here. I got a little fire going, been shoveling and throwing some of that old just little pieces of bark and stuff like that over here in my little fire ring, trying to burn some of that stuff and just clean the ground up a little bit, make it a little easier for Josie to walk around here without tripping over stuff. Got a big pile of stuff there, and there's a pile there. And like I said, I told the neighbor he could have that stuff. He's not come and got it yet. So we're gonna load this wood up and not quite a load. I'll have to prorate this one. But I give her a bunch of, she says she liked that bark to help start the fires. Of course, this time of year, you're having to let your fire go out during the day and restart it at night. And so there's a whole lot of starting fires. So I figured I'd throw her. I will here in a second. Figured I'd throw her some of that in there and try to make them happy. The fire finally caught up. Y'all couldn't tell where I go. It's smoking like crazy. Yeah, it's smoking like crazy, wasn't it? Chore. Yeah, it's chore. Well, don't kick him. Alright, I guess we'll wrap it up for this video. We're going.
You didn't say.
Didn't say what?
Granny said get no toys.
Granny's supposed to bring her toys. Granny and Chris is going to Nashville this weekend for a football tournament thingamajigger. Granny's supposed to bring her a toy back.
I want the little baby.
But she just called a minute ago and said it's almost back. So Josie's waiting on her toy. So we'll wrap it up for this video. Hope y'all enjoyed it, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.